my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
Which is a clip we were going to use.
Yeah.
Had things gone to
Best laid plan.
but our boy Kenny survived.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately. Yeah. And we're back. Rainbow flickers over the crimson screen. And I'm going to say it. This might be the most stressful episode by far all season. The action finally ramped up. So
yeah, it was stressful.
I almost threw something at the TV.
You did. It's expensive TV in France.
Okay. I did yell, but that's because Kenny, my guy, he's out there being the son that stepped up, and we also learned that he's a coach. How noble is that?
How's it going? Kenny was a coach. We got to get you a whistle.
Yeah.
And they almost killed him on a bus. My heart.
I know, and Kenny is acting more of a son than Ellis. Well, moving on. So we need to talk about that in a way. And we need to talk about Fatima. Because after 4 seasons of people say that she's doing nothing, she actually did something.
Yeah, she did something.
She did everything, actually. So let's get into this.
Okay. So the town actually has a town meeting.
Oh.
And, people are actually sitting down, talking to each other. I know, shocking for this show.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 camps are forming. People who are team Jade and Tabitha are reincarnated, and are team Miranda and Christopher. And the people who think that's insane.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm sorry, but if someone told you, hey, by the way, I have memories of someone from the 70s, you might have questioned, really.
Yeah. A dead woman from the 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know. David, after everything this town has thrown at, these people, reincarnation feels almost normal at this point.
Yeah.
But the real problem is Sophia. She's at this meeting, just watching, waiting, taking notes.
Oh, yes.
And when she follows Boyd back to the sheriff's office to find out the plan, who acting very suspiciously, might I add.
What can I do for you?
It's just, I was thinking about what you said earlier this morning about going down into those tunnels to dig up those bones. Isn't that dangerous?
She needs to find out what the plans are.
Oh, the plan, the late plans that is not working. Boys want to use one of the settlement totem to kill a monster because, hey, if the totem work on the nightmare door, maybe it will work on a monster too.
Which in theory, makes sense, but in practice, it does not. Sophia takes the information straight to the monsters.
Oh, okay. We still don't know where. I thought she communicated. At first, when I saw her leave, I thought she might go to the cave to talk to them, but apparently not. No. So she might have been using, I don't know, telepathy? But something else? But the monster knew exactly what was coming.
They did.
And when Kenny goes to stab one of them with a totem, they already blocked every single house entrance. It also reminded me a bit of one sequence in the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
And I do love the milkman giving his best performance, like he's going up for a Golden Globe.
It hurts. It hurts.
Well, yeah, the monsters were playing chess this time while the whole town was playing checkers, apparently. And Kenny is out there with nowhere to run.
Yeah, this is where it gets wild. So Kenny end up on a bus.
Mm-hmm.
On the bus, what do we have? Smiley is there.
Smiley.
The same Smiley who killed his father and yeah.
Yeah, and the same one who was there when his mother died.
And I joined his thought there was.
I thought it was the end for Kenny, and also Smiley made the sound. Your father made such funny noises, funny sounds. Do you make funny sounds?
I killed your father, you know. He made such funny noises. Do you make funny noises?
The pacing for that scene was...
it was crazy.
Yeah.
I really saw that he it was it for him, especially after the conversation about, oh, you're a coach. We finally knew something about Kenny. And usually in these shows, if you know about the life of people, they end up dying.
Yeah, the moment we found out he was a coach, I was like, oh, that's it for my boy.
So, but then Fatima, oh, good old Fatima, she screamed and Smiley just stopped. Just at the moment he was going to kill him, he stopped and turned back to his human form just long enough for Kenny to throw him off the bus and lock himself inside.
The monsters were having such fun with that scene, though. Like, oh, Kenny, that's not going to work.
So what are you going to do now?
And, the golem connection is real. We thought it was nothing, but I mean, everything in From ends up being something, so not that surprised. But
especially with 8 episodes of the season.
But Fatima told Boyd and Kenny earlier that since giving birth to Smiley, she can feel what he feels, and he can feel what she feels, and apparently now she can actually see what he sees. So I wonder if Smiley can also see what she sees.
Yeah, and maybe, just maybe, she can influence him. We might have seen that just now. In folklore, the golem is supposed to be a protector.
Mm-hmm.
So, and look what happened. It protected Kenny.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that worries me. In the Golem of Prague story, the one she mentioned was the last episode, I guess.
Yeah.
The golem eventually had to be seated away.
Mm-hmm.
No, it had to be sealed away, not seated away, because it became too strong and unpredictable.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And so this makes me think that we might be looking at a situation where the golem ends up actually being another big bad that we know. I mean, it's very From.
Yeah.
Good things go bad.
Yeah, the golem I don't think is a clean solution, but nothing this time ever is. And to be honest, if Fatima can control Smiley, who said that Smiley can't control Fatima?
Yeah. And meanwhile, over in Colony House, where the extras are finally getting more speaking lines, they're having their worst night since the night of the massacre in season 1.
It seems every time actually there is a conversation in the Colony House, they always end up having the worst night. So maybe they should be talking to each other.
Yeah.
But you can see the blood when she cracked the egg she taken, and it's weird.
Yeah, she cracks it and uses it to resurrect Roger's corpse because the way she smelled it first, and that's because she was checking to see if it was fertile or not because. On farms, where roosters are present, some eggs have embryos. She needed life essence to transfer into Roger's body. It's like, a sacrifice, a small life for a bigger one, which is exactly the theme of the whole, the whole place, the Nkui. Kids were sacrificed for their parents to become immortal.
Yeah, so Roger burst into the Colony House like a Kool-Aid man.
I hate that that's accurate.
And the real hero is Elgin. He take one of the totem and drive it through Rogers, and it works. The totem do work on the resurrected bodies, but not on the monsters.
Yeah, which tells us something important here. The monsters and the nightmare dolls are apparently two different types of entities with different weaknesses. So we know what kills the monsters, and that's the worms. But where exactly do you get more of those?
Exactly. Okay. Well, what are you going to see if there's in the shop popping out with worms? We never know.
I don't think there's a Dollar General From, even though knowing Dollar General, they might.
There's a hotel.
There might be one that shows up.
We never know. Okay, so let's talk about family drama. We love family drama, aren't we? Yeah. So Tabitha sit Ethan and Julie down and tell them she shared a memory of Miranda, potentially dozens of other people who have been trapped here before.
Yeah, Julie does not take it well. She says this place doesn't give us real, it gives us twisted ideas, and I kind of get it. I kind of get where she's coming from. But Julie, girl, you're a story walker. I mean, you've seen timelines. How is this where you draw the line?
I think she's scared. Every time someone in the
that wig is scary.
That wig is scary also, yes. But every time someone in this town feel like they have a purpose or they get closer to the truth, they end up dead.
Yeah.
She said that to Elgin, and she's well to be worried. Young Jay told us Tabitha suffered a fate worse than his, and he was crushed by a boulder.
Yeah. And the part that also got me is that, Victor comes over and asks Ethan if that makes them brothers now. And then later in the car, in the graveyard, Victor tells Tabitha and Ethan she tells Tabitha that Ethan needs to be prepared for what's coming.
Yeah, that's true. And he's saying Ethan is a psycho survivor, so that make me think that it's true. Miranda had a boy and a girl. Tabitha also have a boy and a girl, and Victor was the only survivor. So is it the fate of Ethan or not?
Well, technically, there were 3 children and 1 died.
What do you mean?
Tabitha and Jim had
That's 3 children, but
but 1 died.
Two came into the town.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, the third one has been calling the house from
someone did cut in the house with a knife in his head. Maybe he's missing a mommy. No.
Hey, can we talk about the fact that nobody has just set Victor down and said, tell us everything that you know in a chronological order, step by step? I don't know. Maybe the town would benefit from knowing what happened before the last massacre. Just a thought.
Yeah, but I think they ran out of peach. So maybe it will be complicated. Okay, girl. Just do what you need to do. Apparently nobody in this town knows how to ask follow-up questions anyway, apparently.
All right. And Henry... Oh, Henry. Oh. Well, Henry is not doing well. He found out his dead wife has been reincarnated as Tabitha. She's single now, so awkward. And then he sees one of Victor's drawings, and he has a vision in a hospital bed with Victor standing over him.
Yeah, and Victor seems different that version, like almost neurotypical. Neurotypical.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, this is hard to say, guys. Which makes me think that whole thing is fake. Really, it's obviously fake. Or maybe not. We don't. Yeah, it is fake.
Yeah, we know they're not in a coma. I think it's just Sophia, playing with his mind.
A bit like she did with Boyd's wife. Exactly the same way.
Yeah, she dropped her blood in the drink last episode. That's got to be giving her the ability to kind of manipulate his thoughts on what he sees and make him have these visions. The same way, apparently, Sarah had visions or heard voices. Either or. She's setting Henry up to be the main voice against Jade and Tabitha.
Yeah, and he was already the loudest one in the town meeting. Yeah,
unfortunately.
The loudest one and the drunkest one too. Let's be honest. Funny one when he actually when he was asked what he was doing before coming to town, he said the same thing that he was doing now, which was drinking, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, so Sophia has her pawn, and the town splits even further.
Meanwhile, at the car graveyard, Victor and Tabitha and Ethan found a man in yellow's car and in it a pouch of teeth.
It's almost a collector.
I know. What is it for, though? Maybe is it to become other people? We don't know yet. We will soon, I guess.
Trophies?
Trophies. Are we watching A Criminal Mind?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay. The question is, did Sophia and the priest tooth in a patch herself, or all those from the past cycle? We don't actually know where the tooth come from.
No, we don't. Well, we know where they came from. They came from the corpses of the people that they've torn apart. Probably.
Yeah, we don't know if it's the same cycle or the cycle. We don't know.
Well, that did look pretty old. That bag.
That's true.
So
it seemed to have
that was a lot of teeth.
Yeah, and it seemed to have been made with human skin too, which was kind of creepy.
And how can he tell which one is which? Okay. Questions we need to answer anyways. All right. Let's pull out the queer horror lens for a second. This is what we do on this this YouTube channel, and first, there's always something happening here that I think is really specific to the way queer horror, queer audiences read horror.
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot.
Okay. So you have two characters, Jade and Tabitha, being told by their community that they're dangerous and that bad things happen because of them, and that their very identity is the problem. And the town is literally forming into two camps over whether to believe them or turn on them.
Yeah, and Sophia is the one orchestrating it. She literally said the favorite part of the story is watching the town tear itself apart.
Yeah. Right. She's the external force that weaponizes people's fear against, a minority within the group. It's the classic horror as allegory thing. The monster isn't always the one with the sharp claw. Sometimes it's the person whispering at the town meeting, turning neighbor against neighbor.
Yeah, and we've been seeing that in a lot of countries nowadays, unfortunately. And then there is Fatima, the case of Fatima. For the entire show, she's been defined as this traumatic pregnancy in some ways, and somehow something was done to her body without her consent. But now she's taking the connection and using it. The thing that victimized her might actually become a power.
Yeah, Fatima is definitely in the beginning of the show. It has what looks like her and Ellis. It could be not her and Ellis, but it's like she's almost giving mother energy. So
she felt the innocent one, I feel.
Yeah, because there was a theory going around that she might be the man in yellow, but that's not really. Do you think that's?
I don't know. It's just like it's so. No, I don't think so, because we saw her. We saw her at the town meeting with Sophia, so that can't be.
Yeah. So I don't know. But in the episode, her trauma isn't just something that happened to her. It's something she can now use. And that's really specific and powerful beat in, queer horror storytelling.
Well, for queer people in real life too. It's very common. Okay. Theory time. So the totem fell on the monster, but worked on Rogers. So what actually killed the creatures?
I mean, the worms. Boyd proved that in season 2.
True.
The question is whether Julie can story walk to a time where she can find Martin and get the worms from him.
Yeah, well, there is maybe a source somewhere in those tunnel, because I don't know how she will be able to bring back the worm unless she's infected by it herself.
She can get infected and then she can pass it on.
Like a venereal disease? Okay. So, my theory, so the bones of the Anque kids, so they're the key. We know they're the key, was mentioned by Jade. So, if they can get into the tunnel, retrieve the bones, and take them to the Lake of Tears, they'll resurrect the children and break the cycle. Because like they done with the doll come back to life. So maybe putting the bones in the Lake of Tears might actually do the same thing with the kids. Or might have some skeleton coming out and actually killing people.
Huh. Who knows? I mean, with just a few episodes remaining of the entire series, hopefully there's no new big monstrosities. But there probably will be. It can make everything worse. I don't know. This show just has a way of flipping everything upside down.
And what about the golem? I think Fatima's connection to Smiley is going to get stronger. At some point, she's going to be able to control him. But the golem will eventually go rogue, just like the folklore says. And maybe Smiley would take control of Fatima, like I said.
And Sophia, she's playing both sides. She's in Colony's house, watching the chaos she caused. She's at the town meeting. She's resurrecting corpses. I think she's accelerating towards something in the town. Civil War is coming. And also, I just need to let it be known, she acts so suspicious.
And she's a busy girl.
Like, no one sees her walking around, going into the barn, going into the, with the animals, just randomly disappearing, comes to Colony House the night that Roger comes going through the door. it's following Boyd, asking Boyd very specific questions about plans. Guys, come on. Like, he was more suspicious of Acosta. And I'm sorry, this little creepy ass girl comes to town with these glasses and these knee-high socks, and she's just walking around asking random questions, and you don't have anything else to say? You're not suspicious?
And it's very weird that actually they don't talk to each other, but when she asks a question, she gets the answers, which is really weird to me too. Like, why?
I'm like, girl, why are you up here with that little house on the prairie outfit, first of all?
Really?
Like,
Okay.
I'm just wanting to know. Sophia, where did you come from? Anyways. All right. Well, there you have it. Season 4, episode 7, best laid plans. And let me tell you, the plans were not best laid.
Oh, they were laid terribly. But they gave us the best episode of the season, I think, so far.
So far. It finally gave us something we can sink our teeth into. Because there's been so many filler episodes. And
no, I don't agree with you. There was no fillers episode. There was filler there was more story with people. But I believe they needed to be there to actually set up what we're going to see now.
Well, if you enjoyed this, you can subscribe, like, comment.
I will see you guys next time.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Or Wednesday.
Sometime during the weekday.
Someday.
All right, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.